Some cars are just machines. They're tools that get you from point A to point B. But every once in a while, a car becomes something else entirely. It becomes a story of passion, of overcoming challenges, and, in this case, a story of a fiery rebirth. This is the story of Cora Fountaine and her incredible project, Phoenix. And let's just start right here, because this single sentence, something Cora said to a little girl who was admiring her car at a show, this is the whole heart of the story. It's about passion, it's about representation, and it's about proving that your dreams, they don't have any limits. So where does a dream like this even start? Well, for Cora Fountaine, the car obsession began way before she even had a license. She grew up tinkering on John Deere tractors with her grandfather, and even back then, one specific car captured her imagination, the Mitsubishi Evo. And look, this wasn't just some passing phase. Cora's loyalty to Mitsubishi, it runs deep. In fact, 6 of the 9 cars she's owned have been Mitsubishis. Her very first car was a first-gen Eclipse from her aunt. So for her, the Evo wasn't just another cool car. It was the absolute pinnacle of a lifelong passion. So, fast forward to 2020. The opportunity finally arrives. A 2010 Rally Red Evo X comes up for sale. But this was no pristine garage-kept gem. Her husband actually told her to keep an open mind. This was a car that had lived a very, very hard life and was going to need a full-on rescue mission. And yeah, when we say rescue mission, we mean it. Just look at the state it was in. We're talking 185,000 miles, paint so faded it was practically 5 different shades of red, serious rust issues, and oh yeah, basically no rear brakes. This car was pretty much on its last leg, which is exactly how it got the name Phoenix. It was truly destined to rise from its own ashes. And the adventure? It started literally the moment she bought it. Just 15 minutes after getting the keys, in the middle of the pandemic shutdown, with no license plate, a state trooper pulls her over. As Cora puts it, that was the moment she and Phoenix officially became partners in crime. The bond was forged right then and there. All right, so let's get into the really good stuff, the transformation. How do you take a car from a high-mileage wreck and turn it into a show-stopping 500-horsepower monster that breaks necks everywhere it goes? Well, it all starts with this number, 500 all-wheel horsepower. That was the goal. That's the figure that drove this entire mechanical overhaul, designed to give Phoenix the kind of performance that would match its incredible new look. Now, Cora and her husband are super hands-on and do a ton of work themselves, but she's the first to say you gotta know your limits. A dream build like this comes to life by partnering with the absolute best in the business, each one a specialist, all working together to bring her vision to life. So how do you get to that 500 horsepower number? It took a complete heart transplant. They pulled a low-mileage engine from her husband's own Evo, dropped it in, and then threw on a much bigger turbo. Of course, you gotta feed the beast, so the fuel system got a massive upgrade, and a custom tune from Chag-Tuned orchestrates the whole thing into reliable, explosive power. But, in the car show world, you gotta stand out. So Cora made a huge decision. She went all in on a full Veris wide-body kit. And this choice just completely changed the car's entire presence. You combine that with the giant wing, all the carbon fiber bits, and that air suspension, Phoenix was reborn with a look that is just pure aggression. Okay, but here's the thing that I absolutely love about this build. This car is no trailer queen. Cora is adamant that cars are meant to be driven, and driven hard. So this Evo was built to perform, and she wasted no time at all putting it to the test in the world of autocross. And just look at these results. They're incredible. In her very first season, she lands in 2nd place. Then the next year, she just dominates, winning her entire class. It's a testament not just to how capable the car is, but to her serious skill behind the wheel. But as the build kept going, something interesting happened. It started to become about something way bigger than just horsepower numbers or winning trophies. Cora started using Phoenix as a way to connect with people, to give back, and to inspire a whole new generation. She actually has this word for it she's really passionate about, carmunity. For her, the car scene isn't just about who's got the fastest car or the best build. It's a huge, supportive network where people can share their dreams, help each other out, and work together for something bigger. And she doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk. She uses all the attention the car gets at shows to support Jillian's Legacy, a local charity that helps out terminally ill kids and their families. She's literally turned her passion for cars into a powerful force for good. Okay, so engine's built, the wide body's on, she's winning on the track, she's winning at shows. The project is finished, right? Well, if you know any true car enthusiast, you know the answer to that. The work is never really done. And this quote from Cora just says it all, doesn't it? That constant desire to tweak, to improve, to push things just a little bit further, that's what keeps the passion alive. It's all about the journey, not the destination. So what's next? Oh, the list is long and it is ambitious. She's planning on getting the transmission beefed up so it can handle even more power. She wants more carbon fiber, like everywhere. And her ultimate goal? To land Phoenix on the list of the top 30 fastest Evos with an SST transmission. The evolution just keeps going. So, we're going to end with this advice from Cora, because honestly, it's the perfect takeaway from this whole story. Her journey with Phoenix is just incredible proof that with enough passion and dedication, anything is possible. It's a huge reminder to go out and chase your own dreams, whatever they are, because you really never know who you might be inspiring along the way.